Away.
I hear you talking.
There's no one here yet.
Are you doing live there?
I am live. Waiting for the room to load. All right. Hi, everybody. Kind of waiting for the room to load a little bit because this is very last minute. So we're going to be talking about Stephanie and the trouble she's in with the Michigan State Attorney General. So I'm going to give the room a second to load because it's so late. And I'll start the clock now. Oh, I'm tired. Hey, everybody. Okay, I was not expecting to go live again. 3 lives in one night is way too much for me. But this stuff with Stephanie is crazy. So since it's late, hey Maria, hey Monica, Skylar, Gypsy, hey everybody, how you guys doing? Thanks for joining me so late. But since this was just released, I feel like I need to get the jump on it. So. And because it's so late, I didn't upload any of the documents to YouTube or the videos. So pretty much I'm going to read out loud what's going on. Okay, and I posted this to my IG. If you want to read it, you can read it on my IG. I also posted it to my Twitter. So I posted both the newspaper article and the news video to both my IG and my Twitter, in case you guys want to read it or watch it for yourselves. My IG is John Yates 327 TV, and my Twitter is John Yates 327. Okay, so Stephanie's in hot water, because I guess I don't know. Is it allegedly when it's in print? But the article reads, AG tells Skin Envy owner to stop claiming that anti-aging injections prevent coronavirus. So Stephanie is the owner of Skin Envy, right? And she's in super deep hot water with the Attorney General from Michigan. So I'll read this out loud. And if you guys want to read it on your own, you could, do that too. Okay, so Grand Rapids, Michigan. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel is asking the owner of Skin Envy, a non-surgical weight loss company, to stop claiming its injection products prevent coronavirus. So Stephanie is claiming that if you get an injection from her company, it'll shield you from coronavirus. And if I could see Stephanie, guys, just get my injection. It's it'll help you not get coronavirus. I know this. The Attorney General's office sent a notice of intended action to Stephanie Davis, the principal of Skin Envy, and asked her to provide public retraction of claims made on a Grand Rapids I'm sorry, I am tired, so if I fumble on this, it's on me. Provide a public retraction of claims made on a Grand Rapids lifestyle TV show. She was on the show to promote her company's, I can't even say what those words are out loud, ipamorelin / ceramorelin injections, which stimulate growth hormone with the aim of reducing body fat and improving energy. According to an Attorney General's statement, Davison credited the injections with preventing COVID-19 and boosting immune systems. But medical professionals at the State Department of Health and Human Services say that the claim about COVID-19 is not supported by any medical evidence. Skin Envy operates centers in Grand Rapids, and Kalamazoo. A woman who answered the phone Tuesday, May 18th, today, at the Grand Rapids location, and identified herself as Stephanie, declined to comment on the Attorney General's notice. So, like, they called her, and Stephanie was like, "Hi, this is Skin Envy. Like, how can I help you? This is Stephanie." And like, they were like, they they were like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "I have no comment." Okay, so I'm dealing with it, the woman said before ending the phone call. So, "Hi, this is Stephanie. Thank you for calling Skin Envy. Oh, about that, I'm dealing with it." Okay. Nessel, who's the AG, has given Skin Envy 10 days to provide assurances that a public retraction is forthcoming. Davidson also must no longer claim that ceramurlin injections prevent COVID-19 and cannot use a previous video making this claim in any advertising in the future. Misleading and false claims related to consumer products will not be tolerated, the Attorney General said in a written statement. "It is my hope Ms. Davison will abide by our notice and that further action is not necessary in this matter." This is so crazy, guys. Like, my injections, like, give, like, people, like, it's like, if you want, like, Skin Envy injections, it's like, it cures polio and measles and mumps and rubella and corona. It also, like, just, like, gives you, like, a little bit more balance on your stuff. I almost feel like I need to get the wig out right now. But all right, now I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play it off my phone because I don't have it on my computer because it's late and I'm tired. But I'm going to, so you guys can watch the video. Here it is.
Reality TV star on notice. The AG requesting the owner stop saying that her products prevent COVID. News 8's Donovan Long is on this story tonight. Donovan.
Brian, good evening. Stephanie Davison owns Skin
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Envy stores. She's also known for her appearance on TOC's 90 Day Fiance reality show. But tonight, she is in trouble with the state after making statements that her products can protect people from COVID.
I'm going to block my tired face.
I've dedicated most of my life to owning and operating 2 medical spas called Skin Envy.
You may have seen Stephanie Davison on 90 Day Fiance.
I definitely have put 99.9% into my business, so dating has not been at the top of my list.
Now the reality show star is in the spotlight for the wrong reasons.
It's a dangerous set of circumstances.
Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel says Davison went on 8 West here on WIT TV in February and claimed some of her Skin Envy injections boost the immune system and prevent the deadly coronavirus. The Attorney General calling Davis's comments dangerous, saying the only way to fight COVID is by getting a vaccine.
And of course, those products are free, unlike the ones Miss Davison is selling.
We went to Davison's business along East Beltline.
Ooh.
How are you? Good. Donovan with WIT TV. Looking for Stephanie Davison or another operator of the facility?
Neither one of them are here right now.
That sounds just like Stephanie.
But she
Just saying.
later called our station's general manager, saying she won't talk to a reporter. Instead, she wants to deal directly with the Attorney General. But time is ticking.
Miss Davison doesn't have 90 days like she did to marry her fiance. She only has 10 days to respond to our department's
I like this
cease and
AG.
desist order.
Davison made those unproven statements on 8 West, where she paid to appear in a sponsored segment. 8 West is produced here at WIT TV by a different division from our news department. That segment was removed from WITTV.com.
Okay, did that, like, when the reporter guy went to, like, the office, right? And he was like, "Is Stephanie or anybody here?" Like, was that not Stephanie's voice saying, Stephanie, no, there's nobody here like that right now. That sounded exactly like Stephanie. She might have put like on like a brunette wig and like, like the glasses with the mustache and the nose, like to be incognito. But like that sounded totally like Stephanie. I'm just saying. And this AG was like, well, unlike her show that she was on for having 90 days, she only has 10 days now. So this is crazy. I wonder if Stephanie's going to do like a what's it called? A couch talk, a 10 talk, whatever she does to get her point out. That was totally Stephanie. Like, can we replay that part back? When the reporter goes in, he's like, hi, I'm looking for Stephanie or somebody else who, and like the person behind the counter was like, there's nobody here by that name today, so I don't know what to tell you. Like, that was totally fucking Stephanie. Thank you, Rebecca. Let's play it again. Okay. I mean, that's like the best part. Well, let me find it. Let's get a group consensus on this.
Directly with the Attorney General, but time is ticking.
Hold on.
Miss Davison doesn't have 90 days like she did to marry her fiance. She only has 10 days to respond to our department's cease and desist order.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I think I missed it. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Those products are free, unlike the ones Miss Davison is selling.
We went to Davison's business.
Listen.
Hi, how are you? Good, Donovan with Wood TV. Looking for Stephanie Davison or another operator of the facility?
Neither one of them are here right now.
She wasn't.
That is totally Stephanie. That is Stephanie. That was Stephanie's voice. I would bet a kidney on it. Like, no joke. I would bet a kidney on that. That was Stephanie's voice right there. There's nobody here by that name right now. That was Stephanie. So, and like, I feel bad for this reporter, like, because he probably doesn't know like who she is or whatnot. But that was Stephanie. Come on. One more time. Should I do it one more time? Let's do it one more time. Just so the naysayers will be like, hold on.
The owner stops it. An attorney and prevent the deadly business along East Beltline.
Hi, how are you? Good, Donovan with Wood TV. Looking for Stephanie Davison or another operator of the facility?
Neither one of them are here right now.
She wasn't there.
That was Stephanie.
She later called our station's general manager.
That was Stephanie. She probably didn't have the pigtails in, so like the reporter couldn't, tell if that was her or not. This is insane. I swear to God. So yeah, that's the truth about what's going on with Stephanie. So she's in a big hot mess, and she's gonna have to like retract her statement because she's not gonna want to get like sued by the state and then like lose her business. Rebecca, I love you and Cody so much. Thank you for all you do. Speaking the truth. And I never get to see you live. First time. Well, thank you I'm sorry if this is your first time. I'm at like 10% steam right now. I went live. This is my third time tonight. And we were like in bed. And then someone showed me the news article and then the reel. And I said, oh my God, there's no way I cannot talk about this right now. Because tomorrow everyone's going to be talking about it. So I'm really tired. Normally I would have like the video on the computer and you guys could watch it, but I'm a little too tired right now for that. But you guys get the general idea. And she's in hot water. Like the Attorney General is not happy with her. And she might be getting sued by Michigan State or like, I don't know what can happen with that. What the Michigan State Attorney General can do against Stephanie. If she's saying, Stephanie's outright saying that if you get her anti-aging injections from her Skin Envy salon that it prevents coronavirus. Like, don't get the vaccine. You guys don't need a vaccine. You guys really don't need to get like the Moderna or the Pfizer or like the Johnson and Johnson vaccines. Like, all you need to do is like come to Skin Envy, and like, it's like two birds, one stone. Like, all you have to do, like, if you want to look younger, like, we'll put some needles in your face, and then at the same time, you won't get any coronavirus. Like, it's amazing. I could see, like, that. Hugs to you. Thank you, Steph. We love you. This is so crazy, guys. Like, I can't believe I'm in hot water with the Michigan State Attorney General. Like, she's just mad that, like, she didn't want to get my Skin Envy injections, and she looks the way she does. Thank you. Thank you. I know, please don't make me put the wig on right now. I can't. It's too late. I can barely do her voice as it is. But this is insane. It's insane. I gave Harris, like, my skin injections, and his whole family in Guatemala doesn't have corona, and it's all thanks to me. I mean Panama. I mean Belize. I mean somewhere else. You guys are just like haters because like you don't want to see me successful because I own my own business. And I'm very successful, and I put all my effort into my business, and that's why I did 90 Day Fiance. Not for like to be on the show or find love, but it was just to promote my business. But that's insane that she would like go tell people that like her injection, like I don't know if it's Botox or whatnot. I can't pronounce those words. I'm not going to attempt to do it again. But, her telling people that those injections will not only make you younger, but steer you clear from corona is insane. Oh, she's no Heather Gay with her Mets. No, Bambina, she is certainly not. And people fell for it, I guess that's true. It's sad that people, that is sad. And, when you walk into like, I've never been to a spa. I've never had a massage or a mani or a pedi or any of that. But, I would get the feeling, because I've seen TV and I've had friends that go there and whatever, that when you go in there, you feel like you're being pampered and that what the people are telling you is like true and realistic. And like, I'm going to paint your nails now. And by the way, like this mani will keep you clear from coronavirus. There's a sucker every day. I mean, obviously enough people fell for it for a Michigan State Attorney General to like get on her. I mean, it's not like she's like, like a little like the Michigan State Attorney General is going after her. That's like a big deal. It wasn't like, she just like pissed off somebody and Andre, you want to come on? I could use a co-host. I am so tired. Chrissy Marie. Wait, hold on. Thank you for getting up to spill the tea. You and Cody Rock. Like, listen, like we were in bed, and I sent that wig. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Cody's sleeping. I can't even summon him to get. We're talking about Stephanie and how she's in trouble with the Michigan State Attorney General for promoting products, her anti-aging products that not only make you younger, but prevent coronavirus. Thank you, Rebecca. Wow, I high five to my night owls because they never disappoint. All my night owls. No, I did. I took my sleeping pills an hour and a half ago. I'm amazed I'm still like awake right now and breathing. How is Stephanie even competent enough to own it? I don't know, but if the AG has anything to do with it, that business, she's in trouble. If she doesn't retract what she said, and that's like a big blow, right? She has to retract what she said, and she, according to that newscast, she paid for that spot on that channel where I guess it was like a QVC or like an infomercial type of thing where she went on that channel and she had like a whole production where she paid to go on that channel and say like how her anti-aging injections or whatnot, prevent coronavirus. And Michigan was like, oh no, bitch. And I wanted to give Stephanie credit, because I watched her, I watched the first part of her Sofa Talk, and I'm like, maybe I've been too hard on her. Maybe, there's more to it than that. And after watching her on her couch tell-all, I felt like it humanized her. And I was like, obviously we watch a show. We know it's mostly like scripted and highly edited, right? Thank you, Lube. But, at the same time, there's got to be some truth behind what you're watching. And then, Stephanie was like, she's like, I already broke up with Ryan before we got there, but TLC wanted me to keep filming because they already, invested in me. And so I went down to Belize and filmed with Ryan, even though I hated him and even though he was SA to me. And then, when that didn't work, TLC made me call Harris, and me and Harris had a good time. But it's never my fault. It's everyone else's fault, which is maybe mildly possible. But at the same time, you were the one. You could have said, "No, I'm not doing it." They wouldn't have incarcerated you had you not gone along with the storyline. If you were so steadfast in saying, "Well, we broke up months ago. I don't want to be with him. I don't want to film with him." And if it's true what she said about Ryan, be careful what YouTube words. With, Stephanie claimed that Ryan forced himself on her. So I don't know why in the hell she would be. I don't know. It's just very messy. But after watching that, her little tell-all, I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and now I'm like, I should have known that you were screwing around from the beginning. So, yeah. I want to believe her, but now I'm like, but you just went live and told people in the greater Grand Rapids area that your anti-aging injections shield you from corona. Why would you even say something like that? Katharine Hepburn. I could do Katharine Hepburn too. Why would you say that? Just promote, you have a spa that you get injections or Botox or whatnot. Why do you have to add on to it that it cures corona or it shields you from corona or whatnot? So I think that's pretty much it. I don't want. I like I said, I'm shot and tired. Do you want to hear the video one more time? I'm not putting the wig on. I can't. I'm too tired. It's not going to happen tonight. But I think that's pretty much all we need to say. I'm sure tomorrow everyone's going to be talking about it. But you heard it here first. And that's all that matters. The video is posted on my IG and my Twitter. So is the news article. That's also posted on my IG, on my Twitter. So you can read it. You could rewatch the video over and over again to your liking. Yeah. So it's so crazy, guys. Like, I can't believe I'm being sued by the Michigan State Attorney General. Like, she just needs some of my injections. It'll go I'm really a long way with that phase. Oh yeah, and then she claimed right. Let's talk about this for a hot second, then I really gotta go because I'm at 3% energy right now. She did a whole thing. I guess she, In Touch wrote an article about how she is still legally engaged to Ryan. Is that the same type of statement that her injections cause no coronavirus in your body? It's in the same playing field. So she and Ryan are still legally engaged. I don't know how you could be legally engaged to anybody, but sure, why not? And I read that article 5 times, and it didn't make sense to me each time I read it. She was saying because of Corona, that the government had given her an extension on the K1, and that made her still engaged. So what happened when you had your ceremony dancing around the fire when you lit up his paperwork? I guess that was just for show, if you were still legally engaged. But at the same time, it didn't, there has to be an end date. The U.S. government just didn't tell Stephanie, oh, because of Corona, we're going to let your K1 visa just, it'll be in there in perpetuity. Perpetuity. Sorry, that's a hard word to say at 2:00 in the morning. So that was a bunch of bullshit. And the dates in the article were from months or year. Nothing lined up to make it seem like that she was still in any legal contract with Ryan. She applied for the K1. She got granted it. It didn't work out. But for some reason, the government extended it. And now it's still extended. It makes as much sense as her injections stopping coronavirus. That's how much sense it makes. So Stephanie's going to have to deal with it. I don't know what legally engaged is. Maybe did they sign an engagement prenup? You came into my house. You are still legally engaged. I'll show you crazy. Try me. Did you hear Cody in the background? I guess you're awake, babe. I can't wait for her rebuttal either. Let's look at her page real quick. Let's see if she said anything before I end this. Let's see. She's probably going to block me. No, her last thing was the In Touch article. All right, let me read the In Touch article. Just so we can cover all the bases and you guys can hear this lunacy. I will read. Wait, let me find the In Touch article and I'll read it. I gotta do some digging. In Touch Weekly. Oh, good God. Where is it? Oh, there she is. Okay. I talked to Stephanie already, and she wasn't a fan of me imitating her. So that's all I can say on that one. I was like, she wasn't happy with a cameo that I did, and I go, you're like honestly the first person to ever be upset with a cameo. I go, me and Cody have been doing cameos of cast members for like 4 years now. And you are legit the first person to have an issue with it. Like usually when I do a cameo from the cast, I'll tag them and they'll reshare it because they have good hearts and they can laugh at it. Thank you, Rebecca. But she was not picking up what I was putting down. I think I was too authentic, and she didn't care for that. So here's the article. In Touch. There it is. 90 Day Fiance Stephanie explains how she's and Ryan are still legally engaged. So let me read this. Hold on, let me wet my palate with my nightcap. Okay. Oh, God. Bear with me. This is not going to be like a smooth read. 90 Day Fiance star Stephanie is no longer with ex Ryan Carr, but they are still legally engaged in terms of the K-1 visa. She exclusively tells In Touch in a video interview. After revealing their split happened months before it was captured on camera, the Skin Envy med spa owner, 52, says the pandemic caused a holdup in their paperwork. When I first became engaged, this is Stephanie, when I first became engaged due to the coronavirus, everything was, held back a little bit. But finally, they sent approval and that the embassy was open and that the expiration date for Ryan and I to have our interview would be the end of September of 2020, she explains. I thought that was current, and come to find out, I then received something in the mail about a month later saying due to the coronavirus, we moved it back even more. What does that mean? Stephanie says they rescheduled Ryan's interview for February 25th, 2021, which would have been the final step in allowing him to fly over to the United States from Belize. I immediately called the field producer at Charm Entertainment and said I just found out that the original document that I had been given is null and void, she shares. The season 8 star says that Ryan, 27, was set to appear on a spinoff, 90 Day Bears All. But the network would need paperwork stating they were no longer engaged. Okay. It is illegal for them to pay someone who is an immigrant unless the process is done, Stephanie says. So even though I'm not on good terms with Sharp, I did do my due diligence. I figured they would do their due diligence, and maybe they did. Stephanie tells In Touch that she has not been in contact with Ryan since their breakup aired on TV. I haven't spoken to him at all. Maybe they did, and maybe he didn't take the initiative to do what he needed to do. I have no way of knowing that, the reality star says. The Grand Rapids native shares the update about his K-1 visa after spilling all of her behind-the-scenes secrets via an Instagram video, Sofa Talk with Steph. Although they were cast for season 8 in May 2020, Stephanie revealed that she and Ryan actually broke up in mid-August. The scenes that the fans saw, where she flew to Belize to see him, were filmed in October, several weeks after they split. Stephanie also claimed her scenes filmed with her new love interest, his cousin Harris, were fake. Stephanie: I thought, well, if Harris would fill in, I'll try and stick it out. She said about how he came into the mix. So as you see on the show, I did call Harris, and Harris came, and he stayed with me, and they totally turned that around. In Touch reached out to In Touch reached out to Ryan for a comment, but did not hear back by the time of publication. So there you go. This is so crazy, guys. Like, I'm just like a victim here. And that's all the reading I'm doing for tonight. I'm tired. Oh, Lord. So that's the dirt on that. I just hope that, like, I get out of these legal ramifications with the state attorney general. And I'm gonna have to retract something, but I don't want to do it. Alright, guys, I am going to go to bed with my husband. I don't know how she's getting out of it. I don't know what she's going to do. She's going to have to pay the piper and just admit that she was wrong. And otherwise, I mean, civilly, she's going to be in trouble. But if the AG is on her ass like this, like, she could be facing, like, criminal, especially with Corona. Like, Corona is such, like, I mean, Corona's been the topic of the world for, like, the last year and a half. So, if she is outright going on TV and frauding people saying, get my injections, they solve Corona, you don't need your Moderna, just get, like, the skin envy injection. It's only one. It'll be great. Here's $100 for a snack. So I'm going to send your family money for clothes. Like, she's gonna be in trouble, like big trouble. And, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know, what she might be facing, but I would think that would be criminal and civil, suits. And then how is she gonna send money to, like, Harris? Like, what's gonna happen? She might, like, I might have to, like, guys, like, I might have to, like, pawn, like, one of my Maseratis. And, like, I might have to pawn I'm gonna have to pawn a pigtail and a Maserati. And, like, that's, like, really not cool. So, be on the lookout. Check her eBay. And that's that. So, guys, have a great night. Thank you for coming on. 228 people at past 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure this is a developing story, and there's going to be more to come. I have a feeling that Stephanie's not going to say dick about this, and I'm just going to be quiet. Like, when, like, that guy from the news team, like, showed up at my office, and he said, is Stephanie here? And I said, no, she's not, but that was me. Like, I feel like that's how she's going to play this one. So, much luck to her. Don't defraud people saying you're gonna stop a global pandemic by your anti-aging injections. And we'll see what happens. I will be keeping tabs on this, and yeah. So, everybody, have a good night. I am going to bed. I hope to God nothing else happens tonight, because I don't have the energy in me. So, thank you, guys. Thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate it. And like I said before, if you haven't seen the video, or you joined us late, the video is posted on my IG and my Twitter, as well as the news article that was written. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.